Geobyte.
Hello students, welcome to the thermodynamic numericals. In the last video, we discussed up to the 7th problem. These are all very important problems. These are all collected from different competitive exam papers. We discussed in the last class up to 7th, last video up to 7th problem. The remaining problems we will discuss in this video. 30 problems I prepared for you. The 8th problem is, whenever a system undergoes for a cyclic process. As we know, whenever a system undergoes for any thermodynamic cycle, the Clausius inequality is cyclic integral del Q by T is less than or equal to 0. Cyclic integral del Q by T equal to 0 for a reversible cycle. Cyclic integral del Q by T less than 0 for irreversible cycle. Cyclic integral del Q by T greater than 0 is impossible. So the given problem is for cyclic process. For any thermodynamic cycle, cyclic integral del Q by T always less than or equal to 0. It is just, the option B is just integration only. There is no cyclic symbol. Therefore, option D is correct. Next problem is 9th problem. A house refrigerator means domestic refrigerator, with its door opened and is switched on in a closed room. Then the air in the room is, it is like this. This is the problem number 9. Let this is our closed room. In this closed room, a refrigerator is arranged. This is the refrigerator. This refrigerator is taking the heat from cold source by consuming the work energy. Assume the heat taking from the cold source Q2 equal to some 5 kilojoules per second, and work received by the refrigerator, let it be 2 kilojoules per second, and it is dumping the heat to the hot source or surroundings. The heat dumping is Q1, that is equal to energy balance equation. Sum of the energy centering equal to heat leaving from the refrigerator. 2 plus 5, 7 kilojoules per second. It is given that the refrigerator is kept in a closed room and the door is opened while the refrigerator is running. Once the door is opened, one side cooling effect takes place. This side cooling effect takes place. And this side, at the back side of the refrigerator, you can practically find a condenser coil where the heat is rejected. That condenser is also there in the room. Because of this much amount of heat absorption, one side of the room is cooled, other side of the room is warming or heating by receiving this much amount of heat energy. Since the energy causing for heating is more than energy causing for cooling, that the combined effect is warming the room. The energy causing for warming the room equal to 7 minus 5 equal to 2. That is equal to electrical energy consumed by refrigerator or work energy consumed by refrigerator. Anyhow, once the refrigerator is kept in a closed room, by opening the door, while it is running, the room starts slowly warming up because the amount of energy causing for warming is more than amount of energy causing for cooling. Therefore, the room starts slowly heating up. The energy causing for heating the room is electrical energy consumed by refrigerator only. Anyhow, the room starts slowly or room air starts slowly heated up. Option: a house refrigerator with its door opened is switched on a closed room. The air in the room is slowly heated up. Slowly heated up. Option C is correct. Next problem. A Carnot engine working between 500 Kelvin and 1000 Kelvin produces 200 kilojoules of work. Then the heat supplied is: maximum temperature is given, minimum temperature for Carnot cycle given, work given by the Carnot heat engine given. You are asked to decide how much amount of heat should be supplied for developing this much amount of work for the temperature limits of 500 Kelvin and 1000 Kelvin. Very easy problem. This is the 10th problem. In this problem, it is given like this. The lowest temperature is 500 Kelvin. TL equal to lowest temperature equal to 500 Kelvin. And TH equal to highest temperature 1000 Kelvin. Work given by the heat engine 200 kilojoules. What will be the heat supplied to the system? Very easy problem. You know, Carnot engine efficiency equal to 1 minus T2 by T1 is equal to W by heat supplied to the heat engine. 1 minus T2. T2 means lowest temperature. This is equal to T2. Highest temperature is T1. 1 minus 500 divided by 1000 is equal to 200 divided by heat supplied. 1 minus this fact 500 by 1000, 0.5. 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. 0.5 equal to 200 by heat supplied. Therefore, heat supplied equal to 200 by 0.5 equal to 400 kilojoules. That is the heat which is given to the, or that is the heat required for the heat engine for producing 200 kilojoules of work. Therefore, the option is 400 kilojoules. 400 kilojoules. That is the answer. Next problem. A Carnot cycle refrigerator operates between 250 Kelvin and 300 Kelvin. This is the problem for refrigerator working with Carnot cycle. This is the problem for the heat engine working with the Carnot cycle. The Carnot refrigerator is working between the temperature limits of 250 Kelvin and 300 Kelvin. Its coefficient of performance. The 11th problem is 11th problem. The lowest temperature 250 Kelvin, highest temperature 300 Kelvin. The lowest temperature 250 Kelvin, highest temperature equal to 300 Kelvin. The refrigerator is like this. Refrigerator. It is a power demanding device. It is taking the heat from the low temperature location. This is the cold source. maintaining the lowest temperature, that is equal to 250 Kelvin. Dumping the heat to the surroundings. Surroundings are maintaining highest temperature with respect to refrigerator, that is equal to 300 Kelvin. Then COP of refrigerator equal to lowest absolute temperature by highest minus lowest absolute temperature. Lowest absolute temperature is 250 Kelvin divided by 300 minus 250. 250 by 50 equal to 5. So the COP of refrigerator is 5. For the 11th problem, COP is 5. Option B is correct. Look at the next problem. Next problem is a Carnot heat pump and a refrigerator are working with the same temperature limits. For this case, refrigerator and heat pump. Heat pump and refrigerator both are working by Carnot cycle for the same temperature limits. If the COP of the heat pump is 6, then COP of refrigerator is how much? It is like this. The 12th problem is, as we know, COP of the heat pump is equal to 1 plus COP of refrigerator. That is the relation between the COP of refrigerator and COP of the heat pump. COP of the heat pump is given 6 equal to 1 plus COP of refrigerator. From this COP of refrigerator equal to 6 minus 1 equal to 5. That means refrigerator COP always less than heat pump COP by unity. For that both must be working for the same temperature limits. Anyhow, answer is 5. COP of the refrigerator is 5 when the COP of the heat pump is 6. Now come to the 13th problem. 13th problem is a heat engine operates between a cold reservoir at T2 equal to 300 Kelvin and the hot reservoir at T1. It takes 200 kilojoules of heat from the hot reservoir and delivers 120 kilojoules of heat to the cold reservoir in a cycle. What will be the efficiency of the engine? It is like this. Problem connected to heat engine. Heat engine is power developing system. It is developing the power by receiving the heat energy from the hot source. Only a part of the heat energy is converted to work energy. The remaining is dumped to the cold source. This is the cold source. The amount of heat received by the cold source may be Q2. The given problem is a heat engine operates between cold reservoir at temperature, cold source temperature T2 given 300 Kelvin and a hot reservoir temperature T1. It takes 200 kilojoules of heat from the hot reservoir. Heat received by the heat engine is 200 kilojoules and delivers 120 kilojoules of work. Among these 200 kilojoules, 120 kilojoules of energy is converted to work energy. Then what will be the efficiency of the heat engine? Efficiency of the heat engine equal to output by input. Output is work output. Efficiency of the heat engine equal to work output by heat input, heat supplied. Work output is 120, heat input is 200, 0 cancelled. It is 0.6, 60% into 100 for getting the efficiency in percent. So the heat engine efficiency is 60%. Option C is correct. That is about the 13th problem. Now let us read the 14th problem. 14th problem is a refrigerator has half the COP of Carnot refrigerator. The refrigerator having the COP half of the Carnot refrigerator COP in a temperature limits of 350 and 300 Kelvin. Temperature limits are given 300 and 350. This is the lowest temperature. This is the highest temperature. The COP of refrigerator is, it is like this. This is the problem number 14. The lowest temperature is given 300 Kelvin and the highest temperature is given 350 Kelvin. 350 Kelvin. Okay. Condition is given that COP of refrigerator equal to half of the COP of Carnot refrigerator. Actual COP of refrigerator equal to half of the COP of the Carnot refrigerator. Half into COP of Carnot refrigerator is lowest temperature by highest minus lowest absolute temperature. It is equal to half into lowest absolute temperature is 300 by highest absolute temperature 350 minus 300. It is equal to half into 300 divided by 50. This part is 6. 6 by 2 equal to 3. Therefore, COP of the refrigerator is 3. Option B is correct. Look at the 15th problem. 15th problem is a heat pump has the half of the COP of Carnot heat pump. Okay, the 14th problem is for refrigerator. This is for heat pump. Between the temperature limits 360 Kelvin and 300 Kelvin. Then what is the COP of the refrigerator? Okay, it is given like this. Actual COP of the heat pump is half of the Carnot cycle heat pump COP. Then you are asked to decide COP of the refrigerator. It is like this. Fifteenth problem is temperature limits are lowest temperature 300, highest temperature 360. Highest temperature equal to 360 Kelvin. Lowest temperature equal to 300 Kelvin. The actual COP of the heat pump equal to half of the COP of the Carnot heat pump. Carnot heat pump. It is equal to 1 plus COP of the Carnot heat pump is 1 by 2. COP of the Carnot heat pump is highest temperature by highest temperature minus lowest temperature. It is equal to half into highest absolute temperature is 360 by 360 minus 300. It is 360 by 60, 6. 6 by 2, 3. This is the COP of the heat pump. If the COP of the heat pump is 3, the COP of the heat pump must be equal to 1 plus COP of the refrigerator. From this, COP of refrigerator equal to 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So COP of the refrigerator, COP of refrigerator is not, COP of refrigerator is 2, but options are not available. Let E be the 2, then this E is correct. If it is asked COP of the heat pump, option A is correct. But it is asking the COP of refrigerator. Therefore, option E, that is 2. COP, if the COP of the heat pump is 3, definitely COP of the refrigerator is the COP of the heat pump minus 1. Since COP of the heat pump is 3, definitely COP of refrigerator must be 2. With this, I am concluding this video. In the next video, we will discuss the remaining 15 problems. Thank you very much.